Oh yeah, they tried to give him a story in some later comic books, but um
Chris, by the way, where is your Doomsday with the leg wobble? Do you have
it
the leg wobble?
yeah, where's your leg wobble?
Well, it's just kind of like in general. He's just loose. Like he's just a wobbly guy.
He's
But
loose right at this leg.
and these knees, like
Yeah, his knees.
so
I
yeah.
would say his right leg. Yeah, his legs are just period.
But like I was saying on Sunday, like I know what I'm getting from
Yeah,
McFarlane Mega
I
Figures.
know.
Like it is like I don't know. My expectations are never super high. I'm just like it's gonna look really great and be
It looks
big.
it looks fantastic, right?
Right. So I'll figure out the rest.
I
But
think you can get some great close-up shots with this figure and
dude,
action
the
shots.
sculpting on this one is insane. It's insane. It's the only word that I keep coming back to.
What are your thoughts on the Superman?
The Superman moves really well. It actually makes me excited to like use that for like use that version in a picture because he is all beat up and battle damaged, but he also moves really well. So it's a good set. It's a good set. I wish he wasn't like I said, like I kind of expect this like I wasn't my expectations were low. I
I
just
know,
wanted
and
a good looking Doomsday.
I didn't think it was a bad price point either. 60.
Yeah, no, that was at like what Todd's been keeping his prices at 40 for a mega and 20 for a regular. Like that was great.
Yeah,
So I'm happy to have him. I am happy to have him. Um, but yeah, he's definitely like a good close up guy. That's for sure.
Yeah, I
perfect.
think it looks good. I'm sticking to my lanes though.
Did you? Oh
No
yeah,
DC
I
for
know.
me.
Yeah.
But you were actively getting DC. I was shocked when you were like DC's the one that's out.
Well, in my top four, DC just wasn't in my top four.
That's fair. No, I get it. I was just surprised. I was surprised.
I'm happy. After last week, Yimbo, I got short round.
Yes,
That's a good one. That's selling out a lot of different places.
It's
Yeah,
a really good figure. That's
I
great.
just when I saw that it was out, I was like, oh, I just got to order on Amazon. So
Yeah.
Um. All right, guys. Well, hey, I like talking about what's making us happy. I also like talking about the top 10. Let's get back into it. Let's see what's going on with our secret hashtag.
Seeing her hashtag.
So the secret hashtag was TPC _ sad arms because Simbo had some sad arms on his Doc Ock from the 2-pack Aunt May Doc Ock from last week. Have you figured how to fix that, Yimbo?
Everything is exactly where I left it as of last Wednesday.
So no, I haven't touched.
So
like
Have
I need
you contacted Hasbro, like Hasbro Pulse customer service?
Oh, that's right. No, I should do that.
They
'Cause you-
typically will either give you a refund if you
Mhm.
send it back, or
I like that
funny
last
enough,
part.
they'll send you.
Send it back.
No, they'll send you an equivalent, an item of equivalent value. So it's a mystery.
Right. I know.
Wait, did you get that? Someone did that, right? Was that you?
I mean, when I did it, I got another Cyclops figure. Just not the same one I had, but other people got like Maximum Venom Kid Line, like jumbo toy.
Oh,
So
that one.
I mean, that's pretty fun too.
Yeah. Well, here's the 3 photos we selected from the secret hashtag last week. Who has Namer?
Oh, that was my pick.
Awesome.
I just thought it was amazing. I just thought it was super awesome. It was just great pose. Love the surfboard. Just made me happy.
I never got this figure. Did you guys get this figure?
Oh, I got it. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like a $12 purchase.
exactly.
It looks good. It looks good.
It's fine. Just like the movie. It was fine.
Sit up. And then we got this Groot from Camera of a Toy.
I chose that one. It made me smile. I'm happy to select this one.
The posing looks so real.
Yeah, it does. And It almost looks like it blends in with Yimbo's pick.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
water
yeah,
and the horizon line because I raised up too high. But yeah, no, I was looking for a joyful shot, something that made me smile, and I'm glad I saw this picture. It's an account that doesn't have a strong following, probably somewhat new to the hobby. So, as Yimbo always likes to say, all the photographers that you see throughout this show, give them a look on their page, a follow if you're interested, but you may find something that will make you smile.
yeah.
definitely. Well, I'll tell you, Path the Collector always makes me smile, and so does Mankind. So I don't think we have ever put Mankind front and center on the secret hashtag, so I had to get this Mankind shout out.
It's a great shot, a great figure.
Mhm.
He does a great job with the Dutch tilt.
He does.
Yeah. He knows when to execute.
Yeah.
He does a great job lighting the wrestling ring too.
Yeah, which I find that's difficult.
And he has a full size one, so
Mhm.
lots of lights.
Well, these are 3 photos for the secret hashtag this week. Stay tuned for what our next secret hashtag might be, and it is TPC Beetle. We're being topical here. Blue Beetle out in movie theaters right now. Underwhelming the box office, but I hear it's good.
I hear it's not bad.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
it's good. I hear it's good. I
Yeah.
want to see it.
that's
I want
also
to see
what I've
it.
heard.
I wish it was straight to HBO or straight to Max so I
Yeah.
could see it immediately. But
We'll see.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the fall, right? Like in September. Hopefully, we'll see it.
it's
Is it
the way
slower?
it's tracking. It's probably gonna be like 2 weeks from now.
No, we're not that soon.
I don't know. The Flash came out very quickly. It's like 4 weeks.
Well, I
But-
hope I want to see it. So I hear it's good. I like that actor from Cobra Kai. So
Mhm.
Oh, and Cobra Kai, another victim of the strikes.
yeah. So
Delayed.
they're gonna be like they're gonna be Daniel's age right now. Like well, they're gonna have their own kids in high school after the strike.
Right? But to the point, Blue Beetle does look really good. I like that they use a practical suit and CGI to highlight certain elements. So I'm very interested in seeing it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks good, and I think the fire has been calmed down for me for getting those McFarlane figures, but everyone keeps saying they love them. So
I think they look great. We should buy them, Chris. Yeah,
let's go to number 10.
Number 10.
Wait, before we talk about this,
Yeah, go ahead.
we create Laserman for the win.
Ran for the win.
I'm not even quite sure what it's referring to, but always.
So I did post a photo, and I still need to go back and edit the video of how we pitched that idea to Mr. Stevie. And
Yeah.
I wrote a little story on it.
And
there was
some video too.
Some amazing hashtags that people say, like release the laser man. It was just a lot of fun just to see all the comments and everyone just getting really behind it, because it's just really stupid fun.
It should be a thing until you create that comic or finish up your prototype. It should be like hashtag like the laser.
That would be great.
Oh my god. I just love everything behind it. But yeah. All right, number 10. Urangami? Minus the question mark?
Uranagami?
Uranigami.
Or maybe the Y silent. Ranigami.
Ranigami.
I mean, the little brain thing that I have looks at it. I want to say Ryan Igami, but no, that's not right.
Oh yeah. The question is why Laser Man? It's why not Laser Man? Get
lazed. Oh, perfect.
Get lazed. Oh man, that's so
That's
good.
the
That's
next
good.
t-shirt,
That's good.
Chris is gonna have to wear it at Legion's Con.
Get lazed. Can we make a shirt?
I can. Tell me.
Yes,
Or you send me
please.
your shirt. I'll make into I'll design something for you.
Get lazed. Okay. Hey, what about the shot?
My first thought is, did they take the actual like picture of the airplane window too, or was that something that was edited in? Or I'm just like, what aspects of that? I'm
The
curious. I would
way
like
it's
to know.
angled makes me feel like it's their photo as well.
Because that's just awesome. It makes me happy. But it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's really joyful. I love the use of it. It's super creative. I love fun toy photography. It really makes me smile each day when I go through my IG account and I see stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job with the perspective, and it really does look like the person's looking out the window and seeing this.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
so
great.
cool.
And I still have not taken a shot with that Batwing. I'm still very
know.
happy Machu pushed me to cancel the McFarlane one.
Yeah, and
Could
it's
you
nice.
imagine if you had that and you want to mount that on your wall, man?
I know. And I just have this one up there on my wall, and it's awesome. It makes me so happy. But
Gosh. Yeah, and it was $40.
yeah. But this picture's so cool. Again, the fact that you're already framed up with the airplane window, the framing right there, and just like the classic, duo of Spats and Soups. I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Very well done. Unfortunately, I only started reaching out to people today for the answers, and
How dare you? We would never.
And this photographer doesn't follow me, and it does that Instagram thing where it says like you have one shot to message this person. So I don't
And
have the
did
answers.
you waste it with hi?
Yeah, hi.
You're like, oh, I should have pasted the message.
I was too busy plugging my promo code. I was like, oh, I should have asked the questions. Damn it.
Wait, Tori Mirth has a question. He really didn't see this out the plane window?
I don't have the answers to that, Toy Mirth. As I said, I don't have the answers.
Okay, yeah, no big deal. And we did it last week. We actually had one of our second or third times we did this where we had the answers from the previous week's top 10. So if you are listening right now and if you see this, send in your answers and we'll get them on.
Absolutely.
All right, let's check out. Don't worry, rest that voice, Yimbo. And number 9.
Number 9, we got
That's a
Sid
good
Vicious
robot.
Toys. It was a robot.
It wasn't the robot, but
Sid Vicious Toys with this awesome Nightwing shot.
what do you think, No Chewing? Who, Nightwing. This is your boy.
It's beautiful. I'm always impressed with people that were, I have my own feelings about this Mafex Nightwing figure, but you see so many people with like really good creativity, really great ability to pose it. Sid Vicious being one of them hit this pose perfectly.
Yeah. This is a classic like Nightwing pose right here, just like gliding through or falling through the air.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
I
I'm
think you chose
fairly
this one, didn't you?
certain.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is my hashtag from last week, because everything that you guys are saying, again, that classic posing, that Dick Swagger, that classic Dick Swagger, right?
Dick Swagger,
Like it's
Grayson.
so well posed, and yeah, it leapt out to me. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I would not fall so gracefully like this, and I could never hold a pose like this.
No,
I mean, fall in the middle of a city, like 20 stories high. Yeah, I'm not. That face is not going to be my face.
I mean, guys, I did do some skydiving, and I'm fairly certain I was not this graceful.
no. The one time I did in my life, I wooed the entire way.
Like
woo / scream.
What do you mean woo? Like you just went woo,
Woo!
wooed all the way home.
Hysterical laughter. It was a whole thing.
I was
Eagle is
so
still
afraid.
wooing in the car ride home as well.
I was so afraid to make a sound. Nothing came out of my mouth.
Also, to mention, Sid Vicious Toys is part of a live stream as well, Geeked Out Clicks. They go live on Tuesdays on Instagram.
Yeah, Sid Vicious Toys. Great shot. Do we have any
We
answers?
do. I just have to pull them up right now. He was actually able to answer them today, so I appreciate it, even though I was very last minute about it. Very appreciative of being featured this evening. So the both of you know. All right. So I'm certain that we featured Sid Vicious before. So I asked him the alternate questions. So for the first one, what is your favorite toy right now? His favorite toy right now is the Fur-Ray Planet Veteran Williams. It's in a
You
well
mean
designed.
this one?
Is that the guy? Oh, nice.
He's awesome.
Are there a few different wolf people kind of circling around?
I don't know what the other ones are.
I thought I saw one with like a button-up shirt.
There are 3 versions that you can turn him into.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That might be it. I don't think
It's a well-designed figure that moves well and is versatile with its multiple looks. For the photo itself, it features Mafek's Nightwing. Nightwing is a character who lends himself to dynamic acrobatic poses, and a free fall leap seemed to allow me to do what I wanted with the figure. The dial is a 4-floor long term dial project I've been working on, and the background is a print I made using an AI image program.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
Good job.
Oh,
A goal of his this year is to keep learning and bettering my process in all aspects. I appreciate how with toy photography, one thing leads to another if you let it. First, you're taking a photo, then you're learning about lights, then you're learning how to make a diorama. It's a slippery slope of personal education.
Mm-hmm.
So true. And he says, okay, hope these aren't too long. Thanks again for sharing the work. And a separate message after. Perfect. Thank you, Sid Vicious Toys. Great shot.
Awesome. Nice job.
And this is a good time to remind everybody we love hearing your answers. So there's never if you ever get the copy and paste message from one of us, we are so excited to share anything you have to say, because that's what it's all about, getting to know you behind the camera. So
absolutely,
congratulations.
there's no length limit. There's no 250 characters. Go as long as you'd like.
Yeah,
definitely. All right, let's move on to no chewing, verbal voice. Go.
Number 8.
Oh boy.
Whoa, what was that?
You put me on the spot.
That was a voice.
That was a voice.
That was a voice.
I mean, we could just play the robot voice that I already, digitized.
Yeah, some reason, I don't know what's with my computer. I don't know why it doesn't do that. JoJo Retro Toys.
Oh, good job. I did this exact same thing you just did. JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo Retro Toys.
This is a really cool shot. Yeah, I love the combination of that particular Batman and the G.I. Joe. I love when people are able to mash things up, especially when they're in different scales. This photographer did a great job with that.
We just have some reactions to your robot voice.
Was that Megamind? Oh, I really do like Megamind.
Yodabot.
Yodabot. I'll take it.
Yimbo, what do you think? I know I have a feeling I know what you're going to say about one aspect of it, but
I'm going to say that with this particular composition, we have some low-key lighting. Yes. So what's really nice there is that our focal point is on the Cobra officer, and I love that that's kept there because it enhances the suspense of the Batman takedown that's imminent. So just really. It's an awesome shot. It tells a little story, very quick, but really nice compositional methods that were selected here.
Yeah, definitely. love. Some reason I never got this Batman figure, but every time I see it, I'm like, wow, it's a really cool concept, really cool costume.
Yeah.
And I think it was out for like $12 at one time, so should have just picked it up.
I know. I'm the same way. It's always one that like it's a really, like you said, concept wise. Like, then I never found myself going outdoors to shoot him because I never bought him. I just never. I like. I was like, that's
But if
never
you
gonna
bought
happen.
him, you'd find a reason to go outside. I'm with you, Yimbo. You should buy him.
I know.
It's not too late. I bet I can find him right now. Hold on a second. It's probably still for $12.
Probably.
I bet you could. But yeah, and as Nilla Gorilla said, like I love where the side lighting's coming from. Just really fantastic. To me, it seems like this Cobra soldier is like going on patrol, and there's some street lighting that it's going past out in the open, and Batman's sneaking up on him, trying to guard the hideout. That's a story that I put in my head.
It's a good story.
$17 on Amazon.
It's too much.
Yeah, nah.
I'm good.
Fine. We do have answers. Jose writes, "Hello, thanks for the message. It's going to be late here in Spain." Oh, so another person from Spain. Excellent. For the first question, what's your favorite toy growing up? Grizzlor. I love him. I didn't I didn't even realize he was a bad guy. Love the hair, the fact that he was totally different from all my other figures because of that. I think that it was because the hair gives him an organic vibe instead of being plastic, close to Road Pig version 1 from G.I. Joe. For the second question, what toys are in this photo? We've already named them: the G.I. Joe Cobra Officer and the Batman Dark Detective from McFarlane. For the story behind the photo, I was in a store with my wife and stopped by the action figures. There was the Batman Dark Detective, and I loved the facial expressions. It gives me memories of playing Arkham Asylum ages ago and how the Dark Knight grabs the enemy from behind, making no sound. I thought that the facial expression was perfect for that. Then looking through my figures, I realized that the Cobra was the perfect counterpart. His eyes are looking. And for the last one, his eyes are looking into the void like the Sentinel of the Night. For the last one, what's making you happy in the toy community? The community itself is one of the most healthy, creative, and supportive I have ever been in. I started my journey as a collector and photographer 6 months ago, and now I can't live without it. And you guys also see the incredible work of so many talented artists, pushes me to try to improve as a photographer and as a collector. Thank you, Jose, for the answers.
It's amazing. Great work. Congratulations on hitting the top 10. It's awesome.
Yeah, great work and great answers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Yimbo.
Number 7.
Nilla Gorilla 13. He's in the
We
chat.
don't know this name.
Who is this person?
First timer club. Or is he a 5-timer at this point?
Well, yeah, when we get to his answers, I'm gonna get to that point. But yeah, what do you guys think of this photo?
It's awesome.
Well, something that he does so well is, again, getting that kinetic movement in shots.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another prime example of, Jeremy Nilla Gorilla just absolutely nailing the mimicking of movement in his photo. It's so good.
Yeah, it's great. As you said, Yimbo, he's great about any type of atmosphere that's in, like, again, particles, water, even straight beams of light. Noah does a great job. But what I'd like to add is that he also poses the figures in such a clean way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The posing in this photo really brings everything together. That splash is such a nice touch. I don't know, Nilla, did you put a BTS on this one? Because I'd love to see how you did it. Anything else from this photo?
Well, the water droplets, the foregrounds, it's just, there's so much to love. There's so many, then because right through the crispy droplets in the foreground. Then you have the nice bokeh of the water in the
Yeah,
back
you're
there.
right.
Yeah,
And nice smooth.
yeah.
Oh, so smooth. Good job.
It's very Mitchell Wu-esque, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The way he did the practical effect. So cool.
Woo-esque.
Wu-esque.
That's our next term. Woo-esque.
Well, so when I do send out my questions, I send out if you've never been in the top 10, answer these 4. If you have been in the top 10, answer these 4. And then Nilla Gorilla came back to me. He's like, what if I've answered both? So I was like, well, then I get to make up some questions. So favorite TV show right now, it's hard to choose. I feel like that switches a ton. I will say that I like to watch way too much of The Office, and I'm most excited about Ahsoka. I like what I've seen so far. I've seen the
Ooh.
first 20 minutes of Ahsoka, and it is the Rebels sequel that we've always wanted.
I would agree with that. I watched both episodes last night. It's very Rebels.
God, it's so great, isn't it?
Like they shouldn't even call it Ahsoka. It should
Yeah,
have been
the Rebels.
So
Two.
should I watch Rebels? Because
Yes.
I started watching
You
it
should
last.
watch
I started
Rebels
watching
anyways.
Ahsoka last night. I know, but I started watching it last night. But then my wife was like, "I'm going to bed," so I held off finishing it so I could still try to make that a couple show with us.
Has she
Does
watched
the-
Rebels without you?
No.
Hmm.
You can watch Rebels with your kids, and they'll love it. There's some man. Just watch it, and I don't know if this is going to like for me. Freddie Prinze Jr. as a Jedi, pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, I love Freddie Prinze Jr.
I
Yeah,
almost
he's-
want to say, as much as I like Ahsoka, it's a different medium, and I feel like the emotional connection I have to Rebels is just that much stronger.
I totally agree with you. Like all those characters in the Rebels, and I didn't think I would like it when it came out.
Yeah, I didn't. In the first 4 episodes, I didn't think I was gonna be into it
because it was coming after Clone Wars, which I haven't watched all of it, but I like Clone Wars,
Mhm.
But then I'm like, oh, Rebels, this is just like a kidified like Star Wars, because that's when Disney bought Star Wars, and then they released Rebels.
Yeah, and the CGI, or not CGI, or
Yeah.
the animation just wasn't the same quality.
Yes.
But then it does after season 1. It picks up a lot better.
Yes, it does. You watch it, Yimbo. I know there's some emotional beats that are just great in that show.
Okay.
My favorite things on Ahsoka so far, and these are not spoilers, not key spoilers. I mean, clearly we just said it's Rebel season 5. Chopper.
Okay.
Just seeing Chopper.
Okay.
And Loth Cats.
Okay.
Just seeing them
All
in
right.
like a
Don't say anymore.
rendered in
I'm only 15 minutes.
CGI. They're great. I mean, I don't know if Chopper was CGI, but the Loth Cats clearly were.
All right, stop talking.
What, Loth Cats is a spoiler to you?
Okay, yes. When I see it, I want to be like, oh, Loth Cats.
You didn't get to Loth Cats yet?
I only saw the first like 15 minutes.
I don't remember it shot for shot the first 15 minutes.
All right, dude.
All I feel is Chris just being like, "Stop spoiling things for me. I was going in fresh, you son of a bee."
He
tainted his moment.
Loth Cats. No chewing.
I mean, they play no role in it. They just whatever. Go on. Let's just.
Okay, I'm not saying you ruined it. I'm just saying stop talking.
Angry boy father.
So second question was favorite figure based on a movie. My favorite figure based on a movie is probably in general the Sentinel Miles Morales. It has everything you want, articulation, it's photogenic, and comes with good props.
It's a good
Yeah, I
choice.
agree with
Good
that.
answer. Good answer.
Favorite non-superhero figure. And we've just heard about this figure from the last shot. I just bought it about a week ago, but the Maestro Union Veteran William from the Fury Planet line is this thing is so versatile. It can have 3 fully different looks, and the sculpt is flawless. Whether you're looking for a good classic werewolf or just a cool fig that not everyone has, I highly recommend, and I highly agree, Nilla.
That's cool.
And last question: anyone you want to give a shout out to in the toy community? That's really tough because I have so many I would love to shout out. I'll shout out to my 2 fellow admin, Jana, Papa Mulan, and Shaliza Arena, and the BTS boys behind the BTS boys. Yeah, BTS boys, Sully, Zach, and Jay.
BTP.
BTP.
Yeah, BTP. Why is it okay? That must
No,
have been
he
spell check.
no. There's a comma after BTS. He just really likes the K-pop band.
Yeah,
And then the boys Sully, Zach.
I mean, we probably won't see them for another 5 years because of that, military service. But I can't wait till that reunion. The last of my 2 friends I'd like to give a shout out to is Geektron Prime and Leo and Jasper Hafa Hadafair Rebels. He was on the top 10.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, hey, those were the 4 different questions that I gave to Nilla Gorilla. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for answering those, buddy. And congratulations on number 7. Number 6.
You beat me to it.
Is this a thing we're gonna be doing?
Hey, why
Kind of.
not?
I like it. But hey, guess what? This is another one that I picked out.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll start toys photo ID.id. Start it out, Yimbo.
Well, I mean, it's what's not to love about it? I don't know. It just got me smiling and cracking up, and I just love this concept. And like I don't know what editing stuff they put on it or filter wise or whatever, but it just fit the image. Just a nice city sunset little game of pickup basketball. It was just nice. I just liked it a lot, and it caught my eye. And lo and behold, it's in the top 10.
Yeah, it's a really cool shot. I definitely love the depth of this photo. You get the 2 characters, you get the basketball hoop, the bench, the tree, but you just keep going into the building as well. It's a really nice setup.
Yeah. Like you said, Yimbo, I just love that whatever filter it made. You know what it reminds me of? Plug 78 points of articulation, new Mirage Dio that's going to be coming out. That type of style, that type of the colors and everything like that. They did a fantastic job with this. I mean, at this point, like all of what we do is art, but this looks like some painted art.
Yeah,
agreed.
Toy ID photo did give me some answers, and he was very nice. He wrote, "Hi Chris, it's nice to meet you, and thank you for contacting me. All right, I will answer your questions one by one because I'm very happy to have won the top 10 twice as first place. All right, so this is like his 3rd time, or maybe more than that. What is your favorite toy right now? Specifically, I don't have a favorite toy at the moment because everything I buy is what I like.
fair.
I like that. What are the figures in your photo? I use 2 popular figures at the moment, namely Peter B. Parker and Miles Morales, because they are very suitable for funny photos. What's the story behind your picture? Peter B. Parker is too tall for Miles to pass while playing basketball. The idea is through the leg gap. Mm-hmm. And I use a standard diorama and props. What is the toy photography goal for you right now? My goal is 10K followers.
Oh, nice.
Can you help me? I gave him a follow. All of you should give him a follow. Let's get him to that goal. Thank you for this. Thank you. Success to all of you. And thank you. And you are successful with your wonderful photos. Toysphotos.id. Amazing.
Very cool.
Excellent stuff.
I do love these Sentinel figures.
Yeah, they are amazing. I was just messing around with Gwen again.
Gwen is great.
They're great. They're great.
I'm still waiting for Entertainment Earth to get Gwen available.
I know.
I'm starting to think that they won't have them. It's been so long.
No, these figures just have the weirdest rollouts. You know, just going all the way back to Miles' original release.
What I really want is I sold my Penny Parker, which I was happy about. I want the second design of Penny Parker and her bot.
Mm.
That is the classic spider mech or spider.
And you could do it because at least in the second movie, she doesn't leave the bot. Just need that little like piece to like open up.
Yeah.
I know they don't like to I don't know what it is about schoolgirl outfits with Sentinel. They don't like to give articulation toward them. Because
What?
they did with Penny, they did it with
Oh,
Gwen.
Gwen. Yeah, you're right with Gwen. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm excited for Noir. So
yeah, he's on my maybe. I kind of was expecting them to announce figures from the second movie as well.
Who do they need to finish the Spider-Verse? Like Sentinel.
I think
Noir,
that's it.
right?
Noir. That's it.
Isn't just Noir? Yeah, you're right. Maybe Aunt May.
There we go.
The Sentinel figure we want. She's like the hip Aunt May.
Mm-hmm. They gotta give her the alternate, not from the movie but from the comic books. Her alter ego as Spider-Man.
Or Spider-Man. I like it. All right, Toys Photos ID. Great job. Number 6. Yimbo, go.
Number 5.
I like Rush Yumbo for a while.
You're right. You rushed me, so I had to go harder. I had to hit it.
Shooting the Galaxy. Great photographer. I actually met him 2 years ago at ChrisCon.
So he's a Hasbro
right.
photographer, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
he shoots all the Joe shots that we all see.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did I also see that he also do any indie stuff and?
I think he's the only photographer. Like there might be 2.
Okay.
But you're right. The stuff we've seen him post, it's a lot of different brands.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, he's great. Clearly, obviously, Hasbro has instilled their product images with him, and yeah, like this shot is fantastic. Look at that kinetic action. Again, going back to like now the Force. Which is this Luke? What figure is this? I guess we'll get to the answers. I have answers. I think.
I mean, that's the Luke Black series, isn't it? Like
no. Well, I don't know. The way the hair is, I think this is SH.
Oh, okay.
Not the most recent one, but the one before that.
Yeah,
He had kind of like a hair swooping thing.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I love the K2SOs being like tossed about.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I do like the dia work here. I mean,
the tilts.
The Dutch tilt's great, but I love the dia that it's in. I feel like I need to get like a Star Wars inside a spaceship kind of dia like this.
Legion's Con, Lone Wolf Labs. There you go.
Bam. In 11 weeks, everyone, I'll have one.
Yeah, I think David Red Wagon Diorama, the dial that he showed at both ChrisCons is really interesting because it's just that like black plexiglass for the floor, and the top is just a light panel from like Home Depot that you just kind of tape off. So you could potentially make one, Chris, or support Lone Wolf Labs and go get your Dio pre-made, like fully made.
I like the latter.
Yeah, do it. He has this awesome one that I think is probably sold by now, but it's for Cosmic Legion. for $90, but it's a real tall one and it comes with a roof. Like, so you can have lights shining through the roof. It looks really cool for those that have Cosmic Legion or any Cosmic-esque figures.
Man, I love Lone Wolf. Kev is such a nice guy. He's one of the nicest guys out there.
Yeah, I have to clamp the audio, but when I interviewed him at ChrisCon, he was super appreciative of everyone and any bit of support he's received as a diorama maker.
Yeah, he always is, right?
It's given him energy to keep doing all this stuff. A simple, it's nice. A simple or a simple just comment of saying that this is awesome does a lot for people.
Yeah. Yeah, but what are the answers from Shooting the Galaxy?
Unfortunately, Matthew did not get back to me. So this is a good chance. If you happen to be watching Matt or anybody that made the top 10 that didn't get those answers in time, once again, just a quick reminder, send me those answers, send whoever reached out to those answers, and we will highlight them at the start of next week's episode. So congratulations, though, on the number 5 showing.
Yeah, congratulations, Shooting Galaxy. Let's move on to No Chewing.
I'm just saying number 4.
Oh, man. Come on.
It is sexy chewing.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Come here,
Is that-
baby. Number 4.
Is that how you order? You should order drive-through like that? And a Diet Coke. With fries.
I'd like the Could I get that double wings, extra spicy, not too spicy? 2 wet napkins, please.
Wet napkins, not wet naps, wet napkins.
With this voice, you use the full words.
Can we get that animal style, please?
Go get double that animal.
All right, Simon Toast, congratulations, number 4.
We know this guy.
He's awesome, and he just ups his game at photography every single time there's a new shot out. And you know what? He bought 3 Mirage foot soldiers to do this photo.
I have 3 of them right here, right next to me.
I love all the people that keep army building some of these ones. Not an army building, but squad building. Foot soldiers. There's so many of them, but to the point of this one, it comes with so much stuff.
Yeah, it does. That one's a good set.
I'm really interested in getting the last Ronin, not the Singes, but the other foot soldier toys. I don't even know what to call them.
They're not Singes?
They're not Singes. The Singes are awesome, but I know just the bigger. Yeah, what was that from? I know what you're talking about.
They were last Ronin.
I know what you're talking about. Is that on Big Bad?
By the way, I got this guy, Yimbo. You're right. I did buy him.
Yeah, I know because I listen to you. I listen. I really listen.
Thanks, Yimbo.
No problem.
Funny. It's a happy moment where you're like, oh, what's this box in front of my house? Oh,
that was one of the pre-orders my wife busted my chops about. But that figure is great. That gives me a lot of joy. I mean, again, it's the same as the Mirage set. It's just more awesome. Speaking of the Mirage stuff, by the way, we're talking about 78 points of articulation. This is that Mirage Dio.
It is? I was wondering. Oh, yeah. It is? Oh, that's awesome.
There's been a few people that have gotten the first batch in hand, and we've already seen our friends Machu and J-Shot. They use that sewer, entry point. Henrock, Henrock's 112 also did a post recently with that sewer. But that's how cool is that we're going to be able to have a working sewer when our dios arrive. I'm so excited.
Man, that looks a
great idea, Boomer.
Yeah. I mean, for an old dude, he really knows how to set this scene really well in a modern era. He could easily done this back to his reference point of World War I, but
I'm saying none of it. I'm getting my Dio.
Yeah. He's gonna send us like story posts of us just be breaking batch or batch just ours, Chris. It'll just be the two of us. Be like, here's the batch
Sorry.
2 pile. Here's your 2. Crack.
I'm just using it to stuff the box that No Chewings is in.
Mhm.
Yeah. But by the way, did you guys notice the triangle composition? It's been this particularly jumped out at me because of the red bandanas. But see
Oh,
that
yeah.
nice like triangle
Yeah.
composition there?
Mhm.
And then
Great.
man, like I can't wait for this dial. Look at how good it looks lit up. I can't wait to figure out how to light it up. He seems to be giving us so many different options with the lighting, like just the cutouts, the transparent, the translucency of the
Yeah.
different windows. I mean, look at that bladder going up the side and the back. I don't know. I'm just super amped. So I'm very happy for Simon to already start working his magic on this
I
diorama.
love
Yeah.
Simon, the way he has that green glow coming from the sewer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
So cool.
So good. Like it seems like it's an effect that that he may have just put in artificially, but it's not. Like, man, that's so good.
It's a good
Fantastic
choice.
job, Simon.
Yeah. Toymirth says tomorrow, Simon Toast is on the TPC Discord YouTube.
That's
so
right.
figuratively speaking, there you go.
Heck yeah.
And additionally, Simon Toast is one half of the Wednesday Poll List, a podcast that he does with his is it his best friend?
Yeah, his best friend
College
from
best friend.
yeah, high school.
High school. That's right.
They have great chemistry. It's a lot of fun. I do listen to it. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to as many podcasts now that I don't mow my lawn. I used to always listen like 2 or 3 hours each weekend, just like of any podcast that like I subscribed to, and it would just automatically play. So
I have a commute, so I just listen to it on my commute.
I have like a 6-second commute. It's not.
Yeah. Well, hey, Simon, great photo. Were there any answers, Jimbo?
There are, because Simon's our boy, and he got back to me when I hit him up. So here we go. Favorite figure right now is the Hawkeye with the Sky Cycle. I just love how bright and retro it looks. That's cool. Yeah, I gotta mess around with that one more. But that's a good pick. Good pick. This photo features the Mirage Foot Clan figures from NECA. The special thing you want to tell us about the diorama is it is from 78 Points of Articulation, and he inspired me to try to reimagine that scene in TMNT 1 where all of the foot are pouring into the sewer to attack the turtle lair. I really love that part of the movie. That's awesome.
That's such a good part of the movie. That movie, I might rewatch it after the stream. It's so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
It is
I'll
good.
just do a watch along. I'll just be anyone that wants to join me. I'll keep the mic right here. I'll be like, "Ooh, that looked good."
Yep. And then right now, I just want to continue to grow my account, but to also take more time on photos rather than pushing things out. Instagram is really hindering growth, so it's better to focus on the fun of it again. Amen.
So
That's how
true.
we've been doing,
Just have fun
Simon.
with it.
Like seriously, with the whole thing of all of this has to be fun. Always. So it's great to hear you have been cranking out awesome work, Simon. Really amazing job, and congrats on number 4.
Congratulations, Simon. Check him out. He's one of the really great positive people in the community.
Totally agree.
Yimbo.
I'm mothering.
Holy jeez, what's going on
So
here?
cool. Kai Cooper 87.
Brutal.
Chris, go first.
Brutal.
Well, Storm figures. If I were to go down, I only have like 1 or 2 Storms, and I think I'm good with them. But they're so good, just in general. The Mortal Kombat line is something I was like, all right, I'll get these 2 figures. I got Reptile, I got Scorpion, then I sold them. I think I have Reptile somewhere. And I'm like, I can't go down this line because they're so good. And I know, like, I just can't. Now, I believe that this Sub-Zero, you can get the exclusive Ice Arms with this figure. Is his name Kintaro?
Yes.
So I think that was how you could get him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Get the ice arms.
I believe that's how you got the ice arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wow, are these blood effects from Storm or are they from something else?
I think they're from Storm.
Man,
Like-
gruesome.
Like I have the Ermac that I got from ToyCon last year came with a bunch of effects like this.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is a gruesome shot. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes,
I love the I just love how crisp the photo is, and I'm done.
Yeah. I only have the reptile Storm, so I'm not sure where those blood splatters came from because the other option would be like super action stuff, right? This would be the other like blood splattery outside, right? Am I correct? That's super action stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just love it. I love it. What a crazy photo, and it's just like I said, it's brutal, and it's a perfect use of everything regarding these characters and their accessories.
If I
just
could
hit it
go
all.
back, I would want this version of Sub-Zero.
Oh, with the ice arms?
Me of the hype for me of Mortal Kombat games. Yeah, I remember the Game Pro that had the cover revealing that this version of Sub-Zero.
Like the non-ninja Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Ninja Sub-Zero.
You would.
Don't give me that backhanded comment. I have a deep love of ninjas and werewolves.
Fair.
I don't know why.
Ninjas versus werewolves. I want to see more photography, Chris.
There you go.
I gave my ninja to Yimbo, but I got
To me, yeah. Yeah. I do have a good
Some guy.
from you.
Give it to some guy.
That ninja just appeared in my recent John
Yeah.
Wick collab post.
That's right.
So thank you again for that guy. He's awesome.
Of course, Yimbo. I'm glad I went to a good home. Kai Cooper 87. Did we have some answers?
We do. I also wanted to point out real quick that Shever Price said that the ice cream, ice cream arms. That's what I was gonna say. Ice cream arms. Yeah, the ice arms come with Kintaro. So there you go.
It would be very interesting if it came with ice cream arms.
Ice cream
Like a-
arms,
like a
right? Like,
friendship. Like, oh, here's a snow cone.
so here we go.
The
What's up?
effects came with Kintaro for Sub-Zero, says Toy Mirth. So
Right. So here we go. So Kai Cooper 87. I do have answers. So here we go. So it says, how you guys doing? Really appreciate it for having me here. Hope you are doing well. Well, the first action figure I had back then, I remember it was 1989, maybe, I guess 89 or 90, but it was a Playmates TMNT and the WWF figures. The figures I used in my photo are Kintaro and Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat Classic Awesomeness games. Since I got my figures Kintaro and Sub-Zero, I was trying to do this shot I was trying to do this shot as a brutal fatality. To be honest with you guys, I was about to cancel this shot because I had many issues to do this. As I remember, I had multiple shots, and after that, my figures kept falling off. And my plan was to do a way better job on this, but it was way better. But also, my kid got into the room and smashing everything like a mini Hulk. So I ended up shooting this shot at this pose. LOL, but it turned out good, actually. That's awesome. I know she's finally just like, yes, we got it. It's done. No more. I'm not resetting up again. And then a goal for Kai is to be one of the best toy photographers. Not impossible, but it's still a long journey to fail and learn to be better. So there you go. So thanks so much, Kai Cooper 87. Awesome shot. Keep up the great work. And very relatable toy daddy story with a kid smashing your setup. Been there.
definitely. Great job, Kai Cooper 87. Number two.
You tried going deep and then not deep.
Tried to, and then I was like, it's not working.
I got a little tickle in my throat, so I
So did
I was very happy to hear that whole thing transpire. Number
Chava
two,
Fernando.
it's our boy. So Chava Fernando has been on here many times because his work is insanely creative and just really well done. And if you guys remember, recently he had lost his camera this summer due to a wave coming up while he was taking a Lego picture. But he has now since gotten his hands back on a camera. So it's not his full time. It's a replacement, a little like in between. So that's awesome to hear. And I'm not sure what he ended up using to take this particular photo, but I really love the silhouette. I really love the silhouette.
This is another photo that was selected from the secret hashtag. It's beautiful, as Yimbo was saying. It's a gorgeous silhouette, but I love the little bits of rim lighting on the silhouette that really makes you can still see some detail in like the muscles on the arm, the headband. It's very nicely done.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you with the rim lighting. I think it's an homage to kind of the graphic endings of Street Fighter 2 from like the Super Nintendo or from the arcade, where you see Ryu kind of walking out into the sunset and then, practicing his moves. This was just, it brought back the nostalgia, but it does it in a different narrative with this photo. So good.
Well, the great news is we do have answers from Fernando, and as he said at the very start, before we even started the episode, he was already on here commenting. But so again, Fernando, we want to tell you again, congratulations. Let's get into your answers. Here we go. So number one, I'm on holiday now, and the toys I brought with me are, so instead of favorite toys, it's his travel figs, which is awesome. So he brought an Indy, a Lara Croft, a Doc Brown from NECA, and the gorgeous Tamashi Mandalorian Ronin. And lots of Lego minifigs. So those are his, in terms of, like, instead of favorite, current toy, his travel figs, what he has on him. I like that.
That's awesome that he makes the effort to carry that type of selection. That's really cool.
Yeah. Well, you never know what you're going to need, what the situation's going to call for.
So true.
Number two, it's a non. Wow, this is interesting because I figured it wasn't the Jada toys, but then I didn't know what other brands. It's a non-posable Ryu figure from a Street Fighter kiosk weekly collection.
What? Really? I thought that was just the Jada.
Fernando's one of those toy photographers that like he can use all toys. Like like our buddy Op975 can pull from a variety of toys from his like little toy collection / museum.
I would never consider it little.
No, I know, not little, but so Fernando does a great job too of just being able to use anything. Like I know he's used amiibos to great success in photos too. Like he doesn't need articulation to just give us a banger is what I'm trying to get at.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Here we go. So number three, I wanted to shoot Ryu's silhouette against the sunset background. Place the kid's nightlight set to red behind some oven paper. I added he does this to me every time. He blows me away. I added the clouds and a couple of layers of grass in Photoshop. That's oven paper in front of a nightlight.
What the freak? Are you joking?
And then he added the other stuff. That's ridiculous.
That's some skill right there.
I know. I was just like, you're too good. This is too good. And then his goals are, as always, keep having fun, engaging with others, and finding cool spots to shoot in the weirdest places. So again, congratulations, Fernando. It's great to know you. Again, this hobby bringing us together, that this friendship from New Jersey to Spain, all from toy photography. It's unbelievable. It makes me so happy.
Absurd.
Like
how we did that photo. Wow. Well,
yeah.
Fantastic job, Travis. Thank you for sharing. And that's why we ask these questions, because it's so amazing to see how the idea is formed and how it's brought together. So thank you, Travis.
That should be the next toy until we do.
What?
Using this method.
So a nightlight in wax paper?
Yeah.
And then add in through Photoshop?
We don't need the grass, but yes.
Okay. And you're going to be the man in the chair?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's move on to Yimbo.
Number one.
Yeah.
So here we go. So this is the Maria. The Maria.
Maria.
That's how I would read it too.
Maria. So it's Amy. Amy is the artist. But the Maria, if that's, we're still butchering it, but we're doing our best.
Only a lot.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
we're
okay.
just a lot.
Because we're here to celebrate the photography, and we're trying. We're hoping we hit the pronunciation in one of these attempts. So man, what a great picture! And this
It
doesn't
is
look like an
so
articulated toad either, right? This is not an
Yeah,
articulated
I
toad.
was looking at my toad. I think that's, I don't know, is it the same toad? No, I don't
Well,
think so.
show me the backpack.
It might be.
It might be the same backpack.
No, but I don't know. I don't.
The
it's just-
colors
that's-
are different.
That's just
but-
his.
They could have
backpack.
the photographer could have color corrected it as well.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
But
Oh, maybe it
but
is.
also
The head turn,
that
yeah.
I don't know. The hands I can't tell.
Either way, it is such
Yeah.
a beautiful portrait. Like this feels like a studio quality photo.
Yeah, absolutely. This is
so
a print
sharp.
I want. This is like a print I want to buy.
I absolutely agree. Like this deserves to be a print.
Yeah. Wow.
It's great, and I'm looking at the chat right now, and apparently Toymirth is saying that this has received the most likes on the TPC IG.
Yep,
Over
it has.
3,000 likes, this particular one. So congratulations, Amy. That's awesome. I really like the vignette editing too, because it's a really cool image, because I think it has this effect, the 3,000 likes, because it could be interpreted like there's just a lot of different ways that it can connect or resonate with a person. Like there's a hopelessness in the dark kind of thing going on with Toad here, but it could, I don't know, it's like a keep your chin up type of, like, hanging cat poster with Toad type picture. It just makes it, I don't know, because I love this toy, and if it is the same figure, but I love Toad and his eternal optimism, and just up against the rain, and I don't know, you guys are letting me
ABW.
ramble.
No,
And all
ABW.
butt's wet, baby.
That's right, Toad butt. But was it Weight Crate actually said it in the chat, but it looks like an oil painting.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey Zach, Sequential Plastic, didn't give you a shout out yet, but good to see you, bud. 78 points. We've already talked about you, brother. You should
You should be in bed
yeah.
drinking your prune juice.
Good for digestion. That's what I hear.
Well, it's morning for him now.
Again, start the day with some prune juice. Get that
Prune juice all day.
all day. That's it. Fiber. All the fiber. So
Did we get any answers from the Maria?
well, unfortunately not. So Amy, considering now that you have heard from our lovely chat that you have the most liked picture ever on the TPC,
That's
Instagram,
incredible.
we would love to hear from you. So if you do happen to watch this on the replay, definitely send me answers, because we would love to share them out at the start of next week's episode. But congratulations on coming in number 1.
Well, hey, what a great top 10.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I believe TCP was saying that these were like the most liked photos in the top 10.
Yeah, it definitely. I was looking through them. There were multiple ones that got over 1,000 likes.
Yeah,
which is fantastic.
Which in any other like week would have been like the number 1, So that's awesome. Well, congratulations, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for all the photos, and thank you, Toy Pick community. Amazing. Well, it's come to that time. Hey, before we go to that, let me show you something, guys.
Well, as we do that,
yeah, as we did that, as you set that up, I bought this amazing.
That's so
print.
cool.
Yeah, that's like all it.
Nice.
Amazing print from translation, photography. This was the one I had said I would want to buy a print of.
Yeah.
And I reached out to her, and Jules really just did me an awesome and sent me the print. And she gave some suggestions on frames, and I bought one, and it just looks great. So I need to find just the place to hang it. So I can't
That's
wait to do that.
amazing.
You don't have a
That's
home
amazing.
bar, right?
No, I don't have a home bar, but it would great in a home bar. Actually, I have a friend that has a home bar that I could probably give it to, but I want it. So
Get one more and then just sneak it in there one day. Just like tack it, like
just put it
nail
in.
into the wall and just walk away.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait. I was thinking of putting it in my office, but we'll see.
You should.
But thanks, Jules. So get lazed. I love it. Let's do
Get
it.
lazed, bro. Get lazed.
So hashtag get lazed. This is our fast feature. So if you win tonight, you'd be able to have a chance to set up or send a photo to TPC, and they will feature a photo as a nominated photo for the top 10. Yeah. Get lazed. That's hilarious.
It's perfect. You need that T-shirt.
Yes. Like get lazed, and then just like, I don't know, some cool photo of Laserman.
Walking through explosions.
They're all cool photos of Laser Man.
Or him
The
just like
legend of Laser Man.
him lying on a floaty in a pool.
Mm.
All right. Well, hey, are there any toys that you guys are looking forward to this week? Anything that might be coming in, or anything that you have in your pile that you might open up this week? No.
I mean, maybe that Mezco Green Ranger will show up this week, and I'll be very happy to open that up.
Will you open that right away?
I probably will. I'm excited for it. All the photos I've seen, and I really like the Green Ranger. So,
Okay, great. Yeah, honestly, it really does. Like, it's proportional wise and looks great, and the pajamas are great. So, pajama look.
Yeah. But as for like unboxing stuff, I don't know. Well, next week we might have a mega show to do some unboxing, and I have a lot of mini mates to open up.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
I still have some to get there too.
One thing that we want to talk up a little bit is we're going to bring back a toy and tell for this weekend. We haven't really narrowed down what we want to do, but stay tuned for our toy and tell on Sunday, right, Yimbo? Or...
Yeah, so every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live on my channel, and I've been talking to my toy daddies about getting to do more stuff with them. So on weeks that they don't have one of another streaming obligation, I don't want to make it sound like a responsibility. No, another streaming show to do outside of our top 10. They should join me like all the time. So whatever they want to come on. So this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's my wife's birthday weekend, but she told me, no, we're going to be home Sunday. We should, do your show. And now I'm excited. And I asked the boys before, and I was like, you guys should come on. So we should unbox toys. We'll do it in the toy and tell style. Maybe we'll do a picture. One of us will set up a picture. But it'll be cool. So we have things to talk about, but we'll get to do this again. The three of us all BSing and hanging out on Sunday at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing with some ideas. We're gonna figure out something, and we're gonna make it good because our first few toy and tells, we did some really good ones, setting up photos, doing some effects, and I want to go back to that. We'll figure something out.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm
I want
to
shout out to Unworthy Collector. I'm glad he's back in the main chat, so he got his entry in for just now for Get Lazed. But Unworthy, I saw Toy Addict 17. So don't forget, tomorrow night, a worthy addiction is also on the YouTubes. So go check out those boys. They're having a lot of fun each and every week on Thursday nights.
Fun is the word. Fun is the
Yeah.
word for their show, like with a capital F. Like they do a great job. They have good chemistry, and it's just so much fun.
They really
Diggsfix
do.
said, "When is Laser Man Talk coming back?" Oh, I mean Toy Talk. So that's
a
part
great-
of this. As we go, as we are, like again, enjoying any time that we get to hang out and do our toy stuff. But then once we hit September, that's when like we're gonna be getting back into our routines and schedules. And Toy Talk will. Do you have a set date in September for Toy Talk's return?
September 11th. So we're gonna give ourselves a couple more weeks. For myself, it's just been tough, like to get a Monday down. Work has been picking up, and then I just wanted to do it right after that Labor Day weekend. So we'll be back.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it'll be good.
And then you guys get to stream with me on Sunday.
That's
Because at
right.
the end of the day, we have very supportive spouses because we also try to be supportive. The whole thing of like being in a give and take relationship, right? So, but yeah, so we try to keep it to our two streams, at least during familial, like if they could be home or in the house. If I could squeeze in a third when they're not home, that's a different story.
I am actually quite surprised. I mean, it makes sense. Totally makes sense. Suzuki.
Sorry.
But I'm totally surprised we haven't done a lot more daytime stuff during the summer.
Dude,
We did more daytime stuff during the school year.
I know.
My kids are home. My kids are home.
True,
Like as much as I want to be doing a lot more stuff like that, like during the day, like they also stopped taking naps. So they hit that they're 4 years old and they have just phased them out. They fight us. So naps are done. So I also lost that opportunity too.
I mean,
that was like a
Disney
midday
Plus
thing.
sounds so good.
I know. Well, my kids like me, and I like them too. Like I actually genuinely love my kids. So like when I'm watching
Like
something,
your kids.
they like to hang out and be in my face and crawl on me. They won't, like they did let me nap a little bit.
Enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. Always family first, no matter.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's kind of like why we thought summer was going to be the time, or at least I thought summer that was going to be the time where I was going to be available more for streams.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out I was less available for streams because I was spending more time with my family, which I really enjoy.
Exactly. Like that was why I looked at August, like went really hard for June and July. And then with August, it was like, well, I put in all that work, like it's toy work, but it's it's fun, but it's still like I dedicated that time to doing all the social stuff and the blah blah blah. To hopefully, to get to a point, because my goal is to be able to spend as much time with my family as possible. I'm like, oh, all right, well, I can do that now. Plus, I can't even get to my basement without my kids like joining me, which I love. So I can't stream when they're trying to. I gotta keep my eyes out when they're down here. They want to break all my stuff. They want to touch all the daddy toys, all of them.
Hey, you know what's something that I didn't really think about?
What's that?
What is Laser Man's alter ego?
Oh, so if it's cow themed, right?
Yeah, it needs to be. I forget. Is it alliteration? Yimbo just left. But
No,
Yimbo,
I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
Yimbo's like, I'm not part of this. So he has his own Laser Man competitor of a cow heart superhero, so he has to leave.
Like Peter Parker, like the same letters, same
alliteration.
Is it alliteration?
That's with consonant sounds, and then onomatopoeia is for not onomatopoeia. Assonance. Assonance is the vowel form of alliteration. So like Auto Octavius.
Oh, okay.
Oh, say that word again.
Assonance.
Assonance.
It's ass. A-S-S. Assonance.
Assonance.
Assonance. Yep.
I've never heard of this, but thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Mr. Yimbo.
I
I
teach
see you're
stuff.
I see you prepping up for the school year. Good job.
Yeah, that's it, baby.
Keeping
That's
that
one of
ass
my
wins.
literary devices I go over.
Hold on. Unworthy says mild mannered Larry Manzerton. I love the first name being Larry. I'm just gonna write that down.
Yeah.
How about we just make it Larry Laserton?
Yes, please. Why is that so stupid and funny?
Because it is.
Larry Laserton.
You
Love it.
have to get this ChrisCon footage out and edited. I know it's all on you guys,
Yeah.
but you got to get this footage out there because I am dying to see. Because I saw from a distance you talking to Mr. Stevie about Laserman, but I need the footage. I need
Okay.
to see the footage.
Yeah,
I need
we'll
it.
get it out. We'll get
I
it
need
out.
it.
I mean, the
need it.
ones I have for the one that you did with Trevor, it's clean. I could post that now. Like the audio was fine.
Was that with me? Did I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that with Trevor? Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, we did a 3
Yeah.
minute with Sir 1/6 shooter.
Of course, it's Sir Trevor.
All right. Hey, I think we got Get Lazed going. We got 11 entries. Should we do it?
Yeah. All right. Clicking the button in 3, 2, 1.
Diggs Figs Laser Man enthusiasm kills me.
Hey,
Unworthy Collector,
Nice.
go.
aka Larry Manzerton. Congratulations, buddy. Wow, that's awesome.
Unworthy. I'll message you. You get to pick a photo, maybe something you've already taken, maybe something new, and I'll pass it through to TPC.
Awesome, Unworthy. Well deserved, buddy. Always a great supporter. So
Absolutely. Great
go
guy.
check him out and Unworthy and Toy Addict tomorrow, Thursday, 9:00. A Worthy Addiction.
Oh, and if you have not done so, we haven't done this
Oh,
all
that's a
show.
good idea. Hold on. Unworthy says, "Can I pick someone else's photo?" Yeah, you can. It doesn't have to be in the
Is his name
stream.
Toyac 17?
No, I think that's a great idea. I think
No, absolutely.
Yeah, we
You
just
pay it
had
forward.
Not a bird do that, and then Vonnie Grotten's picture showed up as the number 3 last week,
that's right.
who we passed it on to.
So Unworthy,
Oh, yeah.
pick who is worthy.
But what I was going to say is that if you have not done so, please click like. Makes us happy.
Subscribe.
Subscribe if you have not done so as well, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a moment of seeing at least 2 out of 3 of these faces.
Ding ding. Do it. All right, guys. Well, when I'm host, I don't know how to end it. Actually,
You don't have to. You never
none
have
of
to end
us know how to end it. No Chewing never ends it, but Yimbo always closes out pretty well.
I just wanted to remind everybody that we appreciate you for hanging out live with us. And if you're watching the replay, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody on the way out the door. But you guys are the best. Thank you.
Yeah. It's always great to have the three of us together. I'm glad we're back together for the show. This was a lot of fun. And honestly, again, back to the chat, so much fun. I never have any intentions to mention Laserman, and then it gets mentioned once in the stream, and I love it.
Game over.
Yeah, it's the best run-in thing we have throughout all our streams, because it's not just here. We talk about on Toy Talk. We talk about on Yimbo's show.
I started
Sure.
on Yimbo's show when I started talking about it.
It started on Yimbo's show.
God, that's funny.
I think so,
it
yeah.
was. Oh wow!
Or at least I
but-
debuted the thing on Laserman.
debuted it.
Debuted
Well,
the custom figure.
we will certainly be talking about it as we progress through the streams. Next week, tune back in. We have a potentially a larger crossover show that we'll announce once we figure that out. But
Yeah.
next week could be an extra large episode.
extra large episode.
Extra large.
Like, I don't know why you had to coin it that way, but okay, I like it.
Because it's extra large.
Gonna be
Because
an
I'm
extra
tired and
large
I
episode.
haven't.
It's
I
the
haven't eaten
McFarlane
in
mega
weeks.
figure episode.
It's that giant poop monster, but bigger.
But bigger with loose legs.
I also love that this shows up quite a bit.
Yes.
Kathy
I'll
Ireland.
always support that campaign to bring back Kathy for sure.
Did you ever watch Unnecessary Roughness?
No.
I did. I've heard that show.
With
Yes, I
Scott
remember that.
Bakula? Is it Scott Bakula? Not Scott Bakula. Is Scott Bakula Charles in Charge?
I don't know, but all I know is
Scott Bakula.
hearing the name Scott
No, it's
Bakula,
not
but I
Scott
never actually
Bakula.
knew
Who
Scott
was in
Bakula's
Scott
Quantum
Bakula.
Leap? Who was in Quantum Leap?
Scott Bakula.
Yeah, that was another. He was the guy in Unnecessary Roughness. He was the quarterback.
Never seen this show.
It's not a show; it's a movie, and you need to watch this movie because it's awesome. And it has
Just-
Kathy Ireland.
Just add to The Crow. All these other movies you guys reference every once in a
I know.
while.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. At least like I really think Unnecessary Roughness would make you laugh. It's a good one. Check it out, everyone. Unnecessary Roughness came out in the 90s, I believe. And it does feature Kathy Ireland I would believe at her height. Yeah.
Okay, so like 25 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool,
It's
cool.
an old movie. It's an old
Okay.
movie.
I'll add to the list.
Add to the
Jason-
list.
Jason Bateman's in it? Yeah, Jason Bateman is in it. That's right. Wow. All right, everyone. Well, hey, Yimbo, love you. No Chewing, love you. And it was great to do this all. And I am so happy that we get to end it with this beautiful sunset. Bye, everyone.
Good night, Al.
my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread, because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.